Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Readiness on the Time of the Shift. So, as recently as a week and a half ago, I had 5 of my students reach out to me having major existential crises, paradigm deconstruction that were occurring in their life, connecting to the way they identify themselves in the 3D reality. Whether it is that they thought themselves as healers, having an emotional relationship with certain individual, connecting to what they did for a living, work situation, or even health crisis or housing crisis. Now, all of these things were happening and are happening for a reason. And as a way for me to kind of forewarn you in terms of energy update, remember we're about to cross the galactic equator, which is a light of truth, authenticity, and transparency. And that light is accelerating time and space to deconstruct all the lies and the self-deceit that are holding us prisoner in the 3D reality so that we can accept the actuality of who we are, which is that we belong, we are one fragment of a collective of 144 other pieces that exist somewhere outside of time and space. So for us to enter into that new identity of a multidimensional being, we have to let go of the small version of ourselves that we've been domesticated to believe is true. Now, given the fact that this energy is accelerating everything, for those of us who are not walking toward that deconstruction, it will cause it to happen by karma. And it's always a painful, difficult event. It's done by crises, and it causes a lot of discomfort. Now, it happens in this instance that 5 of these individuals that I'm talking about, referring to, are also doing my work, which means that they are on a daily basis sitting down, doing the Dantian, and doing the following meditation. In the morning, I ask them to sit down, everyone to sit down, do the universal breath, and once the universal breath is finished, begin to query self with the understanding that we lie to ourselves all the time, asking yourself with eyes closed, what am I lying to myself about? And then wait for an answer to come. What am I not seeing? Or what am I blinding myself to? Now, if you do this every morning over a period of time, you will have some major breakthroughs. Then will begin to show up. You will begin to see, initially you may feel something energetically, but it may not be completely clear. But as you do this, no more than 10 minutes a day, it will begin to show up. But these individuals, it so happened that some of the core things that were connected to their false belief were not visible to them yet. And for whatever reason, the universe deemed it important at this moment that these things were destroyed, so that they will now go through a process of recreating themselves with a new identity. Now, that process is not nice. These individuals, many of them are having moments of depression, confusion, depression, and fears. Because whatever it is that they were holding on to, although as uncomfortable as it may be, it was an identity. And all of a sudden, that's taken away. Who am I? I've had a conversation this past weekend with 2 students, and they were all asking me, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a sense of purpose anymore. And here is an incredible opportunity to embrace the purpose of the monad, to allow yourself to move into the identity of the vastness of who you are. I wanted to talk about this today just to give you a sense, a glimpse at a very minute fragment of the human population that's going to transition. And these individuals, all of them are doing the work. I just wanted to share that with you. as a quick energy update to allow you to better prepare yourself for this transition. Because if you're on Earth right now and this quickening is happening all around us, the same acceleration that they're feeling, you're going to go through it too. And you're going to have these crises or identity crises that will, if you accept it and yield into it, rather than go into a downward spiral of darkness, you see it as an opportunity for you to begin to explore who you really are and the vastness of your true identity. I hope this helped. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. And if this aligns with you, please share it. Thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you next week.